right? The ones in their feelings, the righteous more who thought that they was right and didn't realize they had got deceived, their feelings hurt. Mine was too. On my path of study, but the biggest man fucker all when I found out the white man wasn't even white. That's when I got more feelings hurt, more joke than anything else. I'm like, all this time, I'm over here talking about kill whitey and the white man ain't even white. He the attackers on the land, the imposters, the invaders, the settlers, the colonizers. We ain't asked for them motherfuckers to come over here in 1492 or 1611, right? But since they want to come over here and they want to block us out with their servants, what do? What's our answer? Fuck it. We'll get more of their servants than they got that don't like them for eating their kids. Like they come over here and they eat our kids. And they know you can't hide this 800,000 a year children missing from in America every day. I mean, every year. Every year, 800,000 children, almost 1 million children a year come up missing and don't nobody know where they at. It's almost 400 million people in America. But they don't count all of us because they subdivide us into categories and classifications other than who we are. Right? So when they do that, it can give you the illusion that you're a minority and they're a majority. But all of the so-called minorities just so happen to be the Earthborn. Which make up the fucking majority. That's why it's the majority. That's why in the Morris Zionist temple, they got the few. But in the Morris Zionist temple, he show you the many. Right? So he telling me, don't watch the few, watch the many. Them the Earthborn. The ones who can't conform to the Earthborn strategies is not from here. All that is just in pictures of Noble Drew Ali took over the years. Or Elijah Muhammad. That Mass Fire Muhammad, all that is to show you that Clara Muhammad was the power. But they was infiltrated. So they can't say, hey, this is Mother Claire, Grand Matriarch on the land. They can't tell you that.
So you say Master Farad Muhammad never existed, or?
No, he existed. He was a Sufi mystic of Venusian from Venus. Came here to aid and assist in the struggle. We had people come from everywhere to help these girls on Earth. Everybody loved the women from the Earth. It's the ones that ain't from here that can't nobody stand. But the Earthborn women, I don't care what their skin complexion, you can send them anywhere in the known galaxies and the unknown. Everywhere they've ever been, they only get high reviews for being such great people. That's what they say. They always so genuine and true. So everywhere they go, they love and respect it. So of course, when Enlil launched his attack, they created a council in order to look after the Earth realm. But the catch was, if I don't win, right, we can't be free. So I just go ahead and kick them in the Badusi because I like women too.
Let me ask you, Rob.
Some women.
We always talk about, I hear the people talk about, when we talk about the fall of, whether you want to say black people or melanated people, whatever, we was once, the rulers of civilization and we fell to a very low level.
That's the story. That's the story that they gave us to decrease our self-esteem. Don't nobody run this motherfucker but a pack of niggas. They hiding in Switzerland. They hiding in Sicily. We know where the fuck that gated communities in America, gated communities in Haiti, gated communities in Grenada. Everywhere they go, they got to live in the gated community, so they don't really actually mix with us. Stinking bastards.
Rob, you all went tonight, man. What's this Crystal City you talk about, Rob? What's this? Because you talk about the ships. What's Crystal City?
The Crystal City was the jumper ship that the royal family rode. The regular royal family was the only ones that was on the Crystal City. And that's why they talk about only the elect is going to go on the Crystal City. Right? But the Crystal City this time it's going to stay on Earth. It's going to park. It's going to park in the Liberty Bell in Colorado. That's the silver boat on Emerald Lake. Remember the Wizard of Oz, right? That means the wise one is strength. Oz means strength, strong. The wizard is the male witch, the wise man that learned from the wise women. They don't tell you that part of wizardry. You have to go through the schools to study it in order to even realize what you're doing. Right? Because you don't know that you're studying under women as your teacher to become a wizard and a witch doctor. But they the ones with all of the keys to the earth. When you realize where you're studying from, it's going to expose who's been lying to you.
When is this Crystal City landing in Colorado? When is this going to land? Is this anytime soon?
I can't give you no time frame. Big Mama keep telling me to take how long it takes. So I get frustrated when I ask her about the time. Mm-hmm. She said, if you want to know the time, have the oracle do the reading. That's what she keep telling me. If you want to know how long it's going to take, because only the women can access the information so that the men don't win the war. Mm. That's why I tell you in the book, no man know the day or the hour, but it don't say shit about the women. Mm. And the ones that know, if Big Mama don't okay them to tell it, they ain't going to tell it. And it is not to keep nothing from you. It's to protect the realm of the earth. Right? It used to be the realm of Mother Kai. Right? Or Mother Gaia. Names and change. Right? So they tell you everything they call pagan, that's our shit. Because everything non-pagan is Enlil shit. Right? That's 3 monotheistic religions. Buddhism is a pagan religion. Jainism is a pagan religion. Confucianism is a pagan religion. It's only 3 religions that's not the pagan religion: Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. And that's where the jealous guy just told you why he was jealous. Don't believe me, listen to Yahweh being Yahweh. He explained it thoroughly. Why you a jealous guy? Yahweh used to be a title. Right? But none of the Anunnaki after Enlil burnt that motherfucking title out. Don't nobody want that title no more. So if motherfucker calling themselves Yahweh in this time, they a brave motherfucker. Don't call me that shit. I'm not gonna start no shit. Ain't no sense in me unnecessarily starting some shit. But none of the righteous ones don't even want the name near them. And the crazy thing is, Enki was Yahweh before Enlil. He don't even want that title no more. Better not call him Yahweh. He'll bust you in your shit.
Yo, Rod, you dislike Enlil like 50 Cent dislike Ja Rule, bro. You talk about that nigga like 50 talk about Ja Rule, man. You got it in for him like he's right there in the next.
I don't have no hard feelings because he did what he had to do and I did what I had. When I tell the truth, I shame the devil. The devil mean enemy. The enemy is Enlil. So fuck that bitch ass nigga.
Right, you got something against it, yo, bro. Oh man, let me ask you.
Let me show you why.
Yeah.
Right? He tell our people that we can't fight back while they slaughter us. The 10 Commandments ain't for his people, them for us. He called us the human animals, the chattel. We ain't no different than him than a herd of cows, a flock of pigeons. That's how them earth motherfuckers do. They parasites. They always clicking up together. Right? The thing that pisses him off is our unity. Why would I want to be in a world where I got to fight every motherfucker in the world? But he wanted that way, not for him, because he ain't gonna stay. He just wants the loosh.
What's the loosh?
That's the negative energy that one of his bitch ass wives, they called the lizard bitch. That's why she got beheaded. She was the one that come from the parallel dimension. That's what they live off of. He brought her in through a Stargate and set up shop under the Vatican, talking about she our new queen. We didn't accept that bitch. So what'd he do? He replaced her with a drag queen. What he did. All of them priests in the Catholic Church, that's all woman shit. I'm like, why is they wearing all of these sisters' clothes and shit?
Yeah.
Right? The Catholic Church is the house of ISIS. They hijacked that motherfucker. She don't even want it back. Because that stinking lizard bitch lived downstairs. And she rode a special trip to take that bitch head. Hit it with a slow soul splitter.
Where are some I was looking at something on the internet. Damn, I can't pull it up now. It's going to take too long. But can you give me an example of where some Stargates might be on Earth? I know they
There's a
said
lot
it.
of them. Most of them are inactive. The one in St. Louis, they call it an arch. That's a Stargate.
Right. I heard about that. So that's okay.
They got one in Arizona. They got a lot of them underground in Colorado in about 4 different places. Doche Air Force Base got like 2 or 3 of them. Area 51 got about 2 or 3 of them. They got them in Alaska, got a couple of them. One of them is closed though, where the Black Pyramid in Alaska at. That's what they was chasing in La Palma. They was trying to trap one of the Enlil jumper ships between Stargates and then close it on them so they can go into something called the primordial abyss. You get caught with the Stargates block you out and you don't have nowhere to go. It sends you to the other side of creation. It's called the infinite black, the primordial abyss. You can't see anything but black while you're there. I mean, like, there's no stars in the sky type shit. They don't got none of that. It's like you literally live in the middle of a black hole. You ain't going nowhere. You just stuck there until whatever happened to you over there. I don't know if they die or not. But that's what they was doing, because he was doing what's called a 3-point jump. And we knew where the La Palma Gate was. We knew where the Alaska Gate was. But the third one was on southeastern Mexico that they had under wraps. We didn't know where that one was at. So every time we closed the 2, they come back open when he come back through the 3rd gate. And we didn't know where it was at. Then he popped back up through one of them gates. Right? So we had to trap his ship in there. So they was warning the Army Corps engineers kept back blowing the lava so that it'll keep building a reservoir. And right when they get ready to close it, they're going to flood that bitch with lava. That's what happened. That's why most people don't know La Palma blew, but it went underground. It went in that hole. And that's what saved the people on the east coast of the U.S. from a massive 50-foot tidal wave.
Wow.
Army Corps engineers was doing that under the direction of the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Military intelligence is running this bitch, and these motherfuckers is not going to let up their last sips of power till we reach critical mass of awareness among our people, organic Earthborn, that's right here in the good old-fashioned USA. There's certain signs of the arrival of critical mass. The biggest one is Haiti. Because ain't none of us getting no relief before Haiti. Haiti got to get the first massive relief effort. Then the rest of the world gonna follow. We're gonna be having Mardi Gras from pole to pole on this bitch.
Wow. What was in the ancient world? You know, you talk about the Americas and you talk about South America and different places. In the ancient world, what was Haiti in the ancient world? What was going on over there?
Haiti is our resort.
Explain what you mean.
Okay, so the islands. Well, first of all of those islands used to be part of mainland constructs, right? But during the course of the war, islands popped up. All of the shit they tell you, evolutionary history of the geography of the planet, shifting of tectonic plates, that's some bullshit. These motherfuckers came with lasers and chopped down trees that touched the sky literally. Then when they got done chopping down the trees, then they started going on murder campaigns and rape campaigns in order to win the earth. Right? So they want to fight for the earth. All of this evolutionary processes of earth, most of this stuff is geological engineering by Anunnaki, Pleiadian, Arcturian, and several other scientists from other places. Even the terraforming of the earth in flora and fauna. That's all in the Sumerian tablets. It tell you where key critical herbs on the planet are. And it got the most extensive writing is on the herb that we call today marijuana, coming from the dog star. Here he is, back to be serious.
You know, the Dogon said they got information from the Nomos. Now, if people are seeing
That's
all,
Inky. Inky
okay.
is Poseidon. That's Inky. Inky is Poseidon. He is the one
The
who.
Dogon got the information from Inky. You saying
That's Nomo.
the Nomo Inky? Yeah, okay, yeah.
Right? They got Nomo and Amo. One is
Mm.
Ainana and one is Inky. That's just the title that they use when they talk in the language of the Dogon. It still mean the same shit. To them, it means great mother, great father. It mean the same thing when you say Inky and Ainana, or
Right.
Osiris and Isis, great mother, great father. And that's the great mother teaches you to honor both of your lines. That way you don't have to be caught in no motherfucking family conflicts. And that raises you up higher in the family. Because you become the most loved, most respected in the family. Once you win over your family, then you got to win your tribe. Once you win over your tribe, most loved, most respected, then they present you to the opposing tribe, your enemy, that's on the surface, which they call the opposite house. So the blue house get presented to the red house to be tested. I'm the most tested motherfucker on the history of the world. Because didn't none of these motherfuckers believe I was who I am until they tested me and said I got to be him. It got to be. Can't nobody else do this shit like that.
What? How? People may want to know, how can they communicate with these ships that they're seeing, or this activity, or whatever they're seeing?
Some of the motherfuckers you don't want to communicate with, flat out. Yeah.
Why you say that?
They only going to, if you don't have the golden blood, you look like fried chicken on the platter to me.
So I gotta ask you, what's the golden blood now? What's the golden blood?
Remember I told you about when I was at the beginning, when I was telling you about
Billy Carson, when you were talking about Billy Carson.
He got the golden blood. He can walk up to any one of them. The meanest ones of them, they not gonna like him. They just gonna grunt and do what the fuck he say do.
Billy Carson.
Yeah. They don't want no smoke. If Billy Carson tell one of them 12-foot tall motherfuckers to get down on one knee, you'll be like, how the fuck did he do that? They know who he is. They can smell his pheromone different from yours.
Some deep shit, man.
Billy Carson is the real shit. I told you, in multiple lifetimes, he been my big brother. And I see him, even now, I see him like I see my other big brothers. When you had us on the show together, I see him like it was like I was talking to my big brother again.
Damn. Rod, how can we expand our visual cortex? You was talking about expanding the visual cortex earlier. How can we expand the visual cortex?
One, you got to take exercise. It develops over time. One is, first you have to, they got all kind of eye exercises to strengthen the optic nerve. But while you strengthening the optic nerve, you have to go through spectrums of color. Then you'll start noticing two things that look the same color is slightly off, right? So then you get something else that look the same color, then you'll notice the difference in three items. You're tuning in your perception of the colors in the spectrum, because they all based on colors. That's what the rainbow is, the prism, right? So the prism of light becomes a prison of light for a angelic one who doesn't open his eyes. If you don't do your work, you can't see shit. That's what that means. Now you're trapped in a prison called the prism. When you have angelic vision, you can see holographically in the prism. So you have to develop the optic nerve. There's a science coming out of the Far East called Tantra.
Right.
And one of the Tantra meditations have you focus on shapes and colors. It's training your optic field of vision. But you also got to learn how to tie your visual cortex to your emotive senses, your emotional senses.